how can you tell if the loneliness that you feel isn't a lack of company but a lack of sovereignty? If you feel most alone when you're with people, then that's your answer. Loneliness from a lack of company simply gets resolved by connection. Loneliness from a lack of sovereignty gets worse when you add more people because now there are more opinions that you're having to sit there and try to accommodate and more needs to prioritize over your own. The distinction is the distinction is going to show up in whether or not you feel relief when you're finally alone or whether solitude just amplifies the emptiness. When you lack sovereignty, you feel the most isolated in relationships that should make you feel close because you've handed over your decision making authority to somebody else. You're living according to their preferences, making sure their reactions are settled, making choices based on what keeps them comfortable rather than what you actually want. That's going to inevitably create profound loneliness because nobody's relating to who you really are. They're relating to the accommodating version that you've constructed so that everything stays stable around you, and you're just trapped watching your own life happen according to somebody else's dialogue. If being around people feels draining rather than nourishing, if you come home from social situations feeling more disconnected than when you left, if you can be in a room full of people who care about you and still feel fundamentally alone, you're not missing connection, you're missing yourself. Sovereignty is about having authority over your own choices and being the primary voice in your own life. Without it, adding more relationships just means more places where you're performing instead of existing as yourself.